Hello and welcome to Monstrositeez. Today I will be making a completely recycled book. It's made out of cardstock and boxes that I had laying around and scrapbook paper to make them look pretty. My paper that I'm currently folding is recycled paper that I found laying around the house. It's some kind of cardstock. I'm choosing to fold them all in halves because I wanted to make a normal half-size book versus a massive kind of tome. As you can see, I have already made the covers because when I first began this project I didn't think I was going to record it, so yeah. And right here, I was checking the size of the paper, and since it's a little too long, I'm just going to go ahead and cut every individual piece of paper so that it'll be the right size. All I took was my ruler and an X-Acto knife just to cut away any other scrap pieces that might be flying away and try to have a nice clean edge as best as possible. Just so you guys know, I am in no way professional. I just kind of decided to make something like this on impulse after watching a YouTube video. And at this point, I already went ahead and marked down the lines of my thread work on the side of the binder with just a pencil, and then I'm going to go ahead and poke the holes, which is just some random sculpting tool that had a pointy end, so it's nothing fancy. Basically anything sharp, you can just poke a hole in it. And of course making sure that your holes are lined up with the line work. Then you take a little pin and then open up the spine of the paper and poke the holes where you marked it. And then do that a few hundred times. And finally, once that's done, it's finally time to use my wax thread and sew it all together. This kind of sew work is built to make so the book can lay perfectly flat. You know how some books will struggle to stay open and you have to kind of pin it down? Well, this, you don't have to worry about that because it'll just be super flat. Sorry that it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but I hope it's clear enough for you to kind of understand. Even though I don't understand any actual sewing technique names. I know cross stitch, but that's not what this is. I was just kind of bored one day and I saw somebody making a handmade book and I decided to go ahead and do some too, just because I have a fidgeting problem, so I need to keep my hands busy, and this seemed like a good way to keep my hands busy. And I would suggest using an arced needle. I don't know what they're actually called, but they're kind of like a half moon shaped kind of needle, and I'm using a straight one, which makes sewing these books way more difficult. But yeah, I guess I'll just leave it at this and stop talking and just let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Enjoy. Well, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my first book I have ever made. I think it turned out pretty good for my first try. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Think about subscribing, leaving a comment, and hitting a bell icon if you so desire. This is Monstrositeez saying bye-bye!